seen an increase in the recent days of items that we are able to get in to Gaza, particularly medical items, and reach our Red Cross Field Hospital, which is currently in Rafah and still providing medical treatment and support to many, many people who are coming in with a variety of illnesses and conditions that need to be treated. Other items need to come in order for medical facilities and hospitals to run. This is a longer term task that will require things like machinery, heavy machinery, tools, equipment, and other supplies in order to keep wastewater and water, electricity grids, in order to repair and maintain them. While we are, of course, attempting to get in as many items as we can, and we know other international organizations are also doing this, it is a response that will take weeks rather than days in order for everything to get in that we need to begin to respond to the widespread damage, unfortunately, that has occurred in Gaza. Right now, I believe people with chronic illnesses and longer running diseases and conditions, it's still a struggle. While we, of course, are very welcoming of the cessation of hostilities, it's important to remember that this doesn't mean that things change overnight in Gaza. The medical facilities are not fixed overnight. They are not able to provide the full range of services. There are children who have lived with hostilities for the last 2 years. There are children who have had to flee in the middle of the night with their parents crying and screaming, who have not had access to education, to school. Pregnant women, people with chronic illnesses and diseases, people with disabilities and pre-existing conditions. There were already vulnerable sectors in society before this conflict, but now there is a much higher number of people who have been made more vulnerable, specifically due to this conflict. There are people who require physical rehabilitation for us to do larger quantities to reach all those civilians in need, but it is still a complex process. It will still require time, but we remain dedicated to doing this and reaching the civilians who very, very much need it.